I am sincerely pissed right now. I had a friend get really drunk, and I'm not naming any names. I'm not gonna call anybody out or put anybody out there. Just know I'm not gonna be hanging out with this friend anymore. Another gay guy, and he's the type of guy that was in a relationship for a long ass time. Been in a relationship for as long as he could probably remember, and now he's single now. And when you have that, you have a guy who pretty much doesn't know what dating is like. So here he is in his late 20s now, and he's back in the single world, and he's trying to figure everything out. He's trying to figure out who he is as a single person. Me, myself, I've been single a long time. I've dated a few people, and I've had sex with a few people. I know a lot of people, and he just said some very negative things, and which really helped me see who he was as a person. Because when you drink, your real, you know, I hate to say it, but your true character really comes out when you're drinking. And so he was just saying some really negative things, and I tried to let it pass, but it just kept coming up. And he was saying some things like, you know, I was making out with this dude, and he told me he was HIV positive, and I was just like, oh my god. And I just stopped talking to the dude, and I went and got an HIV test, and I was like, well, did you have sex? He's like, no, but I was kissing on him and stuff. And I was like, well, you know that you can't get HIV from kissing. But he had HIV and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, oh my god, gross. And I was like, one, I was so offended, because I'm like, I have a lot of friends who are HIV positive, and for him to even act like people who are negative or positive or just something so beneath him, and they're so gross, and like, I can't believe you kissed me and you didn't even tell me. He didn't have sex with you. Y'all weren't having sex, but y'all were kissing. And sure, it's up to everybody to tell people up front whether they're positive or not, but people may not tell you. Sometimes you have to ask. And I'm negative myself, but I have so many friends that are positive, and I've dated people who are positive. And I think it's just really stupid and ignorant in this day and age, in 2016, I have some kind of idea that by kissing or making out with somebody, or just being close to them in an intimate way, and you haven't even had sex, somehow you're going to catch HIV. I think you really need to educate yourself. Go to the cdc.gov and just investigate on how do you get HIV. Just take some time. Go to the cdc.gov. Just investigate that for a second. But it was not only that. He, you know, as he drank, he began to say more ignorant things, and more things that was on his heart, I guess. Some racial things too. And I was like, I don't know if I can be this dude's friend. I don't have that many people that I hang out with. I mean, I have friends, but I'm usually mostly a loner when I go out. But this is kind of bullshit right here, because I'm too sensitive, man. When people say shit like that, I'm like, it's really hard for me to just let that shit go, you know? Like, because I remember, I forget a lot of shit, but I remember shit that hurts my feelings. And because I have friends that have HIV, and because I know what they go through, and I know the bullying, the online shit that people say to them, and I was just like, dude, how you gonna tell me you disgusted because you made out with somebody who's HIV positive? Like, so I don't know. My point in saying this is, just because you're HIV negative doesn't make you special. Alright? Just because you're HIV negative doesn't make you special. You know, these are our brothers and sisters, our family. And it don't matter if you have HIV or if you have some other disease, whether you have cancer or if you got herpes or if you've got meningitis or some other disease. No one should look down upon you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. And especially, I think as gay people, I think we get so much rejection personally. We go through so much rejection in our own personal lives. So we have to project out some type of rejection to other people. Whether it's a racial rejection or, oh, your dick isn't big enough, or you're too fat, or you're too old, or you got HIV, no, I don't want you. So it's just like, I think gay guys really, when you're dating, some of us have been through so much personal rejection in our lives, and we haven't dealt with that hurt and heartache, that we project that pain, and we want to project that pain onto other people, and this has to stop. So if that's you, stop it today, please, because it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Stop transferring that negative energy. If you feel hurt and pain, deal with it, transform it, and make it into something good. Make it into something that can make you a better person. Because you're not going to have people around you for long. If you keep pushing people away or acting like you're something better because you're different than them. What makes you different makes you unique. It doesn't make you better. Leave me a comment, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Bye.